Hey everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Monifactory. Okay, so here we are today, episode 81. And if I recall, last episode we had just gotten our hands on the T7 microminer and we did some other things as well. I can never remember what I do between episodes, so I had to look at the video and go from there. Anyway, between episodes, I've done quite a bit of work. Pretty much with the single machines, I've been uh, removing redundant machines a little bit. Been adding IV versions of machines to handle things like I believe. Yeah, there's a solidifier here. There's extraction for berkelium, deep slate. That's not new. Oh yeah, I moved all of the tungstate and chelate processing to IV. So, just kind of upgrading a lot of the older voltages of machines. Anything in here? No. I did add quite a lot more plasma turbine setups. I don't think there's gonna be. If I'd done anything in here, it probably amounts to upping the voltages of these EBFs. Now that we have more power, we're allowed to do more stuff. I don't think I did anything major in this room. I'm kind of just moving all of our ore processing into that array, thermal centrifuge or not. Oh, one thing here, the ME requester terminal. So this is another way of auto stocking, for example. And you can see we have, well, only a few things listed here. But the nice thing is, items that don't stack can easily be have a number attached to them. I don't know if the ME interface can allow that off the top of my head, but in any case, there are 5 slots and there's a lot more, but the caveat to this terminal is that there has to be a requester block, and these things only allow 5 per. So, yeah, kind of expensive, but it's functionally a lot better for the game than the card system that I was doing. So, as time goes on, I'll be migrating all the interface nonsense to the requester. Let's see. Did add a solidifier multi-block here. This is strictly for like the stabilized items here, like the uranium and such. And the cool thing is I have it on a 16 hatch, so that will make things a lot quicker when I'm doing those microminer missions, Nothing major here. Oh, I know there's that room that I gotta go into. All right, so last episode, I know that I said that I would be making a Fusion Mark II, and in the time that I was away between episodes, I went ahead and got everything I needed for the Mark II reactor. So yeah, that took a long time with all the freaking fusion casings that I had to make. Yeah, just get that out of the way there. Block. There we go. Okay. So I haven't powered this up yet, or did I? No, okay, I didn't. The other unfortunate thing is this thing requires ZPM energy hatches. So that was another big craft. So now that we have this Fusion Mark II, little voice crack going on there, we can make Tritanium. And Tritanium is going to be made from Duranium, which we already are making, and Titanium, which we have abundance of. And yeah, I know it says LUV, but that's a little crock because you can only make it in the Mark II or above, and the Mark II needs ZPM. At least I'm pretty sure of that fact because it would not form when I was using the LUV. Why are you... Wait. Liquid neodymium, yes. Hydrogen. Why are you running? Oh, you are. It just takes a long time to make like a ninth of a bucket. I think it is. Right? Maybe it's no. I think it's like a 16th of a bucket. Let's see. I think it's 120 no 1,000 divided by 16. Actually, I'm not really sure the fraction on that. I think it's like 1/62 if I did that calculator right. Anyway, so yeah, we want to get that going, which pick that up. We're gonna need to get a 16 times. I hate how that happens. Energy converter. We're gonna need one for ZPM. We're gonna go ahead and get that requested up. And then we're gonna need. I think it's Enderium. Wait, do we not have Enderium? Oh, it's wait. No, that's not what I want. I don't think I ever made Enderium. 16 cable. There's a single block. Okay, so let me go ahead. Let's go up to the top. Actually, what? Let me just not rush. Let me see. I don't think there's anything major else that it. Oh, no, there was. Kind of. I did a little bit of cleanup with the mob farm, or the cow farm, I guess in this case. Got a little vacuum hopper here, and then made this all look uniform and clean. Let's get that UI out of the way. Right, so I mean, this is all super manual, and probably won't be a big problem, but yeah. Beyond that, that should be it. I'm gonna have to find a use for the nuclear craft reactors. I'm sure I'm still gonna need them for something, although plutonium can just be microminer requested now, so there's that. Okay, so let's get up top. There we go. 16 times Enderium, right? So wire mill. Okay, so let's go. I think I need like 10 of these. Let's see, 4 for the hatches, right? And then I think another 8. Wait. Yeah, I think 8 to connect. This, I think 10. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should have Enderium on stock. Do we? We have liquid Enderium. Oh, I must have removed the Enderium from here. That's what I was confused about. Oh, you know what? Shoot, I don't even need 16. I need shoot, I didn't even need a 16 energy converter. My brain's a little out of it. Okay, let's get that ZPM. Do I have a ZPM 4? That's ZPM 16 and ZPM 1. I don't think I have the 4. All right. Let's go ahead and get an energy converter for 4 amp. And of course, it doesn't want to automatically convert to the universal. There we go. Okay, I need a cable. I need to pattern that. You go there. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Energy converter. Boop, oh, what now? Oh, 4 times vanadium, gallium. Oh. Okay, 4 times. Let's tweak that. So that's there we go. Boop boop. And boop. Nope, mark that. Wait, oh shoot, I move that 4 times. I'm gonna need to get another we're gonna need another assembler maybe. I'm glad I caught that early. Okay, so energy converter. All right. Oops. I'm trying to be cute with the camera here. So I will do a little pause, and I will come back once I get that converter, and we'll get the fusion set up, and we'll go from there. All right. Back in a few. All right, everybody. We're back. All right. So I got the things I need. We're going to take a little detour real quick. We're going to make an extractor stalker. Actually, you know what? Don't we have... Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah, you know what we do? Titanium, right there. Okay, let me do this, actually. I'm gonna go titanium, and we're gonna want liquid titanium. We're gonna put that in there, and we're gonna say, I don't know, 4 buckets, why not? Sure. And we're gonna toggle that on, and there we go, it's kicking in. Ooh, why is it purple? Purple means exporting. Surely it doesn't need a fluid cell, do it? You know, it actually might. Let's take care of that real quick. Liquid titanium. Boop a doop and boop. And there you go. Okay, I guess that was the case. Okay, no problem. All right, so I don't need the extractor anymore. I'm gonna put that away. Okay, so titanium, we have that. Now let's pop on down to the reactor room. I think it's over here. Yes, correct. All right, so let's start diggy. Get rid of that wall, get rid of that wall. You, and I'll clean this up later, of course. All right, wrench. And I meant to do this earlier. I wanted to make electric tools, so I don't have to keep worrying about things breaking, as it were. Okay, so boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah, of course I gotta take care of this. Boop. All right, so that's all good there. Now, put you there. All right, so let's get that. Then should be... Am I going the right way even? There we go. This will be another basement that I need to clean up off camera, of course. Okay. Let's get to placing conduit. I drew out my speech there because I was thinking internally, oh, should I just, in my video, should I like skip past all this placing? But then I kept talking, so I kind of ruined it. Although that being said, I could just easily mute the segment. I probably will. All right, so that's being powered. Why aren't you being powered? You're getting power. You're not getting power. You're not getting power. Nani? That says EPM. Oh, is it? It's possible that it's not getting power because it doesn't need to do anything right now. Oh, it's got power. Okay, never mind. Forget what I said. All right. Because the inputs are like that, probably, I don't know. Let's see how this will look. Boop, boop. Where's my cable? Oh yeah, so there's still that kind of jankness even with the other reactors. Right, so like that. And you know what? Let's do it like this. We'll output down. And we'll request a tank. Actually, that's a good point. Well, no, you know what? What I'll do is I'll store the liquid and then I'll send it. I'll make a pattern to solidify the fluid. I believe we have a solidifier block. Well, we have both the multi-block now and a single block, but the multi-block, I'm gonna have to then change it up so that it has the subnetwork situation, which won't be a big deal. Actually, that might be a big deal because the input buses or there's going to be multiple input buses holding the molds, but only one input hatch. So I would have to make two subnetworks. No, wait, wait. Yeah, no, I don't. Wait, am I not thinking this properly through? I know with the other multi-blocks, it was a matter of items and fluid, but because there's no items in this equation, technically, yeah, I don't know. I might have to stick with the. I'm either going to make a separate multi-block or I'm going to stick with the single block for the ingots. All right, enough gabbing. Okay, so that is good. We're going to want to get duranium, liquid duranium. Or no, is it molten duranium? Because yeah, liquid duranium. Okay. And down here, we're going to want the titanium. Liquid titanium. Bada boop. And we gotta get this connected. So I have. Yeah, I do have MB conduits. Boop 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 boop. Shit. Boop 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 boop. Back here. All right, so let's get the cables, and I need to put away all this freaking cobblestone. There we go. You should be working now. Or connected. There's a titanium. There's the duranium. Oh, I didn't put a storage bus on the duranium yet. Okay, not a problem. Do I have... Oh, look at that. I did have an extra storage a bus. I can do words. They are not that hard. Okay, let's make sure that's on lock. There we go. And bada boopy. All right, so now that is fired up. And you can see we already have some tritanium. Of course, that's going to be a long process because we only have like an ingot worth right now. Yeah, so we have the duranium in there. And the titanium in there. I should probably put like a controller on this. But for now, it shouldn't be that big a deal. Well, man, that Enderium craft just finished up just now. Huh. Okay. Let's get that plugged. There you are. All right, where are we at in time? Okay, we got quite a bit of time left. Okay, so the titanium. Let's go back up to the top here. We're gonna do titanium ingot. All right, and solidifier, bada boopy. Solid. Maybe it's mold. There you go. What do you... Whoops. I really gotta stop putting cable away. Right. First things first, let's make sure that this is fluid locked. All right. And boop. And boop. Boop. There you go. Hooray. Okay. Titanium. Bada boop. Hell yeah. Make this super straight. Yeah, there we go. Okay, first titanium ingot. Now let's see what the quest book. Did that move the needle anything? Any did that move the needle any? All right, so yes. I forget the zoom. There we go. Right, so with that, we can start working on titanium coils. Titanium coils with the 8th coil material at 10,800K. It's capable of smelting nearly every material. And with that, we have the accessibility for the first tier 9 circuit. Although, why are you locked? The only novel ingredient is titanium frames. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking about getting into... Oh, this is the UHV mainframe. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff that we need to get into. Like, oh my god. The complex SMD nonsense. I think we have that. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. Tritanium. Oh yeah, tritanium and whatever the hell holmium is. And oh my god, thin polyethyl cyanoacrylate sheet. Okay, let's back up. We don't need to worry about that right now, do we? Now, the one thing that we want to get soon is a sterile clean room because we need to get that growth medium. Now, here's that tritanium quest that should lead the way to the sterile clean room. Now, I could... Wait, oh, shit, never mind. I'm probably going to have to make a separate clean room and or rather, move everything out of the normal clean room and replace the filters with that. But I'll probably make another clean room. All right, wetware and crystal-related processes require a different kind of sterilization. You'll need to build another clean room to run these recipes inside. Instead of filter casings, use sterilizing filter casings in the top face. Excuse me. These casings are expensive. You'll need Fusion Mark II to get the tritanium. Okay, let's get into these. That's not it. Oh, sweet. There is a sterile cleaning maintenance hatch that is gonna need way too much power right now. Okay, never mind. Sterilizing filter. Yes, good. Okay, iridium, titanium, boop boop boop. Nothing crazy immediately. Black light. Okay, that looks not that bad. Okay. Oh good, that makes 4 at a time. That's nice. Let's get this patterned up then, shall we? Okay, so we got that. We're gonna need the large polybenzimidazole. I try to say that one go. The large polybenzimidazole fluid pipes. I probably butchered that. We're gonna need iridium rotor. We're gonna need the black light, which pretty basic. IV universal. Boop. Okay. We're gonna need HSSG springs and tungsten carbide screws. Bender. We're gonna need that long rod. And that's where that pattern rabbit hole ends, thankfully. Long. Oh, that's the... That. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. That's another thing that I meant to bring up earlier, and I'll get to that in a second. Is there no more room in hell? I mean, slots here? Number one. That should work in there, I believe, right? Fender? Yeah, okay. Remember how we were needing a lot of raw crystal chip parts? Well, now we got 12,000. So what I did, and I'm going to go down to the clean room here in a minute, is I set it up in such a way that it's going to send the parts to make those chips in there. And I believe there's another machine that I think I have a forge hammer down there that breaks it down so it, non-tuples. Sorry, I can't think and talk at the same time. The black light, I think that was just crafting. And MATR. Typing with one hand is a pain in the butt. And I think that's just a crafting, right? Yep, crafting. MATRIX. Boop. Okay, so before I forget, let me get down to the clean room and go on to that discussion here. All right, so as you can see here, we have a autoclave that is holding europium, and we send in a raw crystal chip, and then that takes 2.5 minutes to turn into a full chip. And then once that finishes up, it's going to send it into here automatically and then spit it back out. So yeah, we're getting chips forever. And then of course we still have that one machine that will craft the full chips with the parts we have. Okay, so what are we still missing? We're gonna need the tritanium frames. Okay, so the large polybenzimidole, large polyben. There you go. Now I think we have the ingots. Let me get rid of you. Yes, the ingots. Okay, are on craft. Large pipe. And I should probably upgrade that at some point. Iridium rotor, I believe. Oh, we only have awesome iridium. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Hello, game? We have it, don't we? No, we don't. Rotor. And let's see, titanium frame. We're gonna need lathe. Cool. So frame. In you go. And rod. Okay, so we should have that. What was the other thing? Let me double check here. Oh yeah, the tungsten carbide and the liquid iridium. Nani? Oh, we didn't. Okay, that's not a big deal. Tungsten carbide screw. Okay. We don't have the bolt. Not a big deal. And while I'm here, let's get liquid iridium. And I'm guessing we don't have a fluid cell for that. So let me go ahead and get that set up too. So 1K. Liquid iridium. Bada boopy. Wow, my throat. Excuse me. Right. Fluids. Boop. And a bolt. Screw. Okie dokie. Oops. Cool. All right, so that's enough to make one craft. So I'm gonna have to remind myself on the ins and outs of clean room building. So let's try and figure that out. Or let's get the sterile clean room block. Let's see. Is there a good place to go and put this in? Could easily put it in this room here and knock the wall back a bit. I'll probably mimic the same size here, which means we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 by 9. Okay, let's just see what that's going to look like. Oh, we can easily make that. Of course, I'm going to need 81 minus 4, so 77. Yeah. So let me do that. Let me pause here, and I'll get the parts made for a sterile clean room, and we'll come back when that's all set up. I'm going to need to get the diodes and everything. Let me remind myself what exactly we needed. If I'm not mistaken, we just... Okay, we're gonna need LUV. We're gonna... Oh. Wait. Bacteria... Oh, we don't have that yet. So, okay. EV or better so far. Bacterial sludge. Clean room. Wait. Enriched bacterial sludge? Mutagen? Okay, IV. If I'm not mistaken, I think we'll be fine with IV. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did IV in my last season. Okay, so again, I will be... Oh, let me grab that. Quest? Oh, it needs 8. Okay, whatever. I'll get that quest complete done. Off camera. All right. Now we'll see you all in a few once I have all the things ready and the sterile clean room built. Back in a few. Hey everybody, we are back. All right, so I have the sterile filter casings now. Should be enough. So I forgot there was another room that I had set up, which if you remember, and I may have shown it already, we have this monstrosity, the Discharger Tower doodad. I don't think we're going to need this right away, but it'll be coming in soon, I think, namely for the Cryococcus. But, yeah, that's the machine hole. Anyway, we have here the sterile clean room. It is not yet done. We still need to get a door. Let's go ahead and just grab that now. We're going to want to get a lever. Let's get that. We're going to want a staircase. And can I put plascrete on this thing? That's not the orientation I wanted. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of you. And try this way. Ah, okay. So plascrete. Sweet. All right. So door, not that. Door. Lever. Cool. And I might need to remove that hatch. There's probably a lot of things I'm going to have to figure out. Anyway, we have an IV diode right here, and it's set to 16 amp. I might move this just based on the no back room there, but we'll see. Now, I don't remember if I can have 2 hatches. We'll see if this thing even boots up. All right, that can I do? Actually, I can probably do this. Let's go copy. Oh, it's not going to like that because of the middle block there. Okay, let's try like this. And then pasta. Is it there we go. Okay. Never mind that. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Actually, I have a building gadget, don't I? I want you. I want you. There we go. It didn't fill in everything, but that's fine. We'll get that taken care. Okay. It should be... Oh, look at that. It's already filled. Or it's already formed. Cool. And there is our machine hole that will take in the AE2. And again, I might change that. I guess conduit can come up this way, and we'll have the power and the ME in the same spot, so that works. Okay, so let's get this bad boy powered up then, shall we? So the cryo low bus. Now, question is, what is our basement situation looking? Okay, let me do this. Let me pop up here. Magnetate, you say? Yeah, I don't even have a basement under here then. That's not the basement. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some heavy digging later on. Although, you know what? Because this is such a big job, I might have to come back to I'll do this off camera. I'm surprised I ran... Oh, because I think, yeah, no. I had 4 extra casings left over. I was confused why, but because they craft in batches of 4, and I crafted 71 or 77, it, you know, made a whole other batch. Okay. So I think we made a lot of good progress today. We're already reaching about 40 minutes here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move all this stuff into my inventory, AE system. And off camera, I'm going to dig all this out, or dig the underneath out anyway. I'm surprised I don't... Oh, wait, here we go. Now, 3x3. There we go. So yeah, we'll get all of this cleaned up. Oh, a little lag there. And when I come back next episode, we will have the Sterile CleanRoom powered up. And we'll probably spend the majority of that episode making the sterile growth medium. I'll go ahead and get a picture of this. And we can do that. Yeah, and with that, it has been a episode. I will see you all in the next one. Ta-ta for now.